Welcome back to Looper Family Farms. My name's Kathy, just in case you're new here. Today, since it's cold outside and it's getting close to 12 weeks before our last frost, I thought we'd go ahead and start our peppers. I absolutely love growing peppers. The hotter, the better. Some of the ones we're going to grow that are hot are our Carolina Reapers. They make really good hot sauce. Really good. You shouldn't eat them plain because they do have a tendency to burn your throat and stuff, but they're great for hot sauce. I'm also going to grow a new one this year called Cayenne Orange Pepper. I just thought it's a cute one. It'd be cute to add a little color to some of my stuff. I'm going to grow this hot pepper. I don't know if you can see it good or not. It's called the Mushroom Red Pepper. To me, it looks a lot like Carolina Reaper / Ghost Pepper, but we'll see. I'm going to grow the long, thin, regular cayenne pepper. I like drying these two and making my own red pepper flakes. So those will be nice to add with the orange ones. Them would be really pretty pepper flakes. I'm going to grow the Habanero Caribbean Red. Another good hot pepper. Be good for our hot sauce. I am going to grow the Lemon Drop Pepper. That's pretty little pepper. I thought this would be cute to add to my hot pepper flakes. And also I marinate Tabasco peppers and forget the other kind in some vinegar like you get at pizza places. Really good. My husband thinks they're a little hot, but he doesn't like hot peppers. Jalapeno is about as hot as he gets. I'm also going to grow a Thai chili pepper, the Tabasco pepper, the Hatch chili peppers. A friend of mine who owns a garlic company actually gave me these Hatch chili pepper seeds. I'm going to grow what a lot of people use for ornamental peppers. They're called 5-color firecracker peppers. Most people, like I said, grow them for ornamental, but these are edible. They're just very spicy. And then I'm going to grow Craig's Grande Jalapeno. These are really good stuffing them with cream cheese or making cowboy candy with. I'm going to grow a mini bell pepper mix. My mom loves mini bell peppers. She likes just getting them off of the plant and eating them. I'm going to grow a big gem pepper. This will be the first year I've grown this one. It says, highly productive, giving off long peppers that start green and mature into bold red as it gets spicier. It says it does not have overpowering heat, just spicy, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But we're going to start our peppers because, like I said, you want to start your peppers anywhere from 10 to 12 weeks before the last frost. After I get these planted, I will be putting them on a heat mat to help them germinate. I'm going to tell you a little secret if you don't get them started early. I've done this several times. I'll actually take a moist paper towel, spread my seeds on it, and then put it in a Ziploc bag and keep that moist until they sprout. And then take some tweezers, pick them off, and put them in soil. And I've had no problem growing peppers or tomatoes that way, to be honest. I know that's how people test their germination, but why waste your seed when it's germinating when you could just go ahead and plant it? Just be careful not to pick that small tiny little root off that comes out when it first germinates. But other than that, there's nothing to it. I'm just putting these pepper seeds in a good loose soil mix here. It's for seed starting. And I'll just keep these on the heat mat and watered in real good. And then put a grow light on them once they start coming up. And by the time growing season gets here, they'll be all nice and tall and stout. Be ready to go out in the garden. Because if you're like me, you want to give your peppers a really good start because your seasons, peppers need a really long season. Just face it, we don't have tropical weather around here, so This one's our habanero. Let me tell you something. My husband, like I said, does not like hot peppers. When we was first gardening, when we first got married, I planted me some hot peppers. And I didn't know that you shouldn't plant them, you know, next to your non-hot peppers. So I planted me some really hot peppers next to my banana peppers, thinking, oh, it'd be all right. Oh, no, no, no. You definitely want to plant your hot peppers far away from your mild peppers, because they do cross-pollinate. My husband tasted one of them banana peppers, and I thought his mouth had set on fire. He could not eat any of them because they were so hot. So, I learned my lesson that year and have not done that since. Now, I have gotten peppers, I think it was last year and the year before, they had a bad mix-up at the seed factories, and they messed up the jalapenos and the banana peppers, and what people thought they were getting ended up being total opposite. People were getting banana peppers instead of jalapenos and vice versa. But it all worked out in the end, because I make lots of cowboy candy. We didn't have many banana peppers, but we had a lot of jalapeno peppers. And like I said, you can also stuff them with cream cheese and go ahead and freeze them. And then just pull them out when you're ready to eat them. We also do that with bell peppers. I grow lots and lots of bell peppers. I will go ahead and make my bell peppers up like stuffed bell peppers. I'll go ahead and make my hamburger meat and get everything ready and stuff them, and then I will wrap them in aluminum foil and then put them in Ziploc bags. And then my mom and kids, I give them a bunch of them. And then when they get ready for a stuffed pepper, all they got to do is pull it out and either stick it in the oven or microwave it. And you got a quick lunch or supper when you're busy. Or if you're like my mom and you're the only one lives in the house, you can just pull you out one or two and there you go. Your meal's already done. And they taste really good. You can't really tell the difference in the fresh and the ones already that you've already fixed and frozen. So that's one way to preserve your bell peppers. Whoops. I just spilled some pepper seeds in the floor. Have to vacuum them up later, won't I? When these peppers get bigger, we'll just take them out, divide them, and put them in bigger pots. I'll bring you along when I do that. I think this year I'm going to put my peppers all in raised beds. Ooh, I just put a ghost pepper in with them hatch chili pepper seeds. Oh well. It'll be alright. Nobody else will be getting these seeds anyway, just me. I'll have to just be careful. Make sure I don't put any of these hot peppers. If you have grandbabies who like to help you garden, I have one that loves to help me garden, but I have to keep my hot peppers to where he can't be picking them, because when you pick some of these, especially the Carolina Reapers, the juice will get on you and it will actually burn your hands. So you need to also be careful where you put them and how you handle them. It has been one very cold week here in Tennessee this week. We've been in the negatives most of last week and in single digits. Needless to say, I didn't get out of the house. I am so ready for spring. Don't know about you all, but I am ready. Spring fever has hit me big time. Let's see what else we're going to put in this one. Oh, let's put our Tabasco peppers in here. I should have videoed earlier, but I didn't think about it. I'm Not used to doing videos yet, so I forget to video. I got to get in the habit of it if I want to actually do this. But I've got some golden raisins. My husband has arthritis in his knees, and I had seen and read where you can marinate golden raisins in gin and let them soak for about 10-14 days, and then take you 8 to 10 a day, and it helps with arthritis. Because, whoo, that just got my eyeballs. It helps with arthritis pain, so I done that today, and he's gonna give that a try. Because you never know until you try it. I also blended me up some tea blends today. Chamomile, peppermint, chamomile, peppermint, lemon balm, and marshmallow leaves. It's for a good daytime pick-me-up. And we all need that in the middle of winter. So I blended me up some of that tea today. And I'll make it and sweeten it with honey. I like sweetening my tea with honey. It tastes very good. Got this whole seed tray planted, so we're gonna just sprinkle some more soil mix on top of it. And I will water these in after we're done and sit them on their heat pad. And then in a couple weeks, I should have real pretty little babies. My onions, by the way, I'll show you them before the video's over. I've done trimmed them back once. They are looking good. I'm going to have to fertilize them because they need a little fertilizer. You can tell which they've just, you know, most of them's just popping up. Some of them's been up for a couple of days, but they need some fertilizer. This one will probably be all bell peppers. You know, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. People's talking about where to get your seeds from and where you shouldn't get your seeds from. I get my seeds from several places. I bought them at Lowe's. I bought them at Tractor Supply. I bought them at Roll King, M.I. Gardener. I just ordered me some alma peppers off of Etsy because I couldn't find them anywhere else. And they're good for making your own paprika. I get them from Baker Creek. Just all over. Heck, I even buy them from the dollar store when they go on clearance. But in my opinion, seed prices vary. Whew! Moth just came out of this soil, scared me to death. Just buy what you can afford. You don't have to buy the most expensive seeds or from the most popular seed companies. Buy what you can afford. Just get yourself started. I don't really need to order any more seeds. I'm a seed hoarder. I ain't gonna lie. I have thousands and thousands of packs of seeds. But I give a lot away. I give a lot of plants away. I'm all for everybody growing their own food. But some people just don't like it. To each their own. Whatever makes you happy. Life's too short to do something just because somebody else tells you to. We're gonna have lots of bell peppers if all of these germinate. It'll be good. I'm going to plant some of these mini bell peppers and spoon tomatoes that I was telling you about last week or a week before at my mama's so she can have little snacks. I also seen this, can't remember the name of it, but I bought the seeds. They are like the tomatoes and bell peppers, but they're cucumbers. And their plants don't get crazy big. So, I'm going to plant her some of those too. And then I seen some zucchini that does the same way. They're for like flower pots. So even if you have a just a porch or a balcony, you can still grow you quite a few vegetables on it. I know this video is quite boring. All we're doing is planting seeds, but I'll get better at this talking to you while I'm doing things and explaining stuff to you. But I got to get out of my comfort zone and start doing other things. Oh, I did sign up for the Master Gardeners class. It starts next Tuesday up here in town. I've only been wanting to do that class for the past 30-something years since I first heard about it. And it's not like I really have to have it. It's just something I want. Nobody will know but me. Because it's not saying that you're any better than any other gardener. It's not saying that you know more. You can learn just as much by reading books and watching educational videos. That's how I've learned everything I've done so far. That and trial and error. I've had so many people say, oh, you can't do this. You can't grow that way. Oh, you shouldn't grow them like that. They won't work. Well, that's a surefire way to get me to try it anyway. 5-color pepper. I can't remember exactly what this is, but we'll grow it anyway, won't we? We'll grow a few. I don't know if they're hot or mild or what. Our first Monterey Farmers Market. I'm going to do Monterey Farmers Market this year. It's in March, the middle of March. Hopefully I'll have some lettuce or something to take with me. And a few plant starts. Okay, we might be growing a lot more of these peppers than I thought because I got a lot more seed out than I thought. Oh well. It'll be alright. Put the rest of these back in here. Now the California Wonder peppers I'm planting, I actually got them seeds at Dollar Store last year, Dollar General. When they clearanced their seeds, I got them for like, I think it was like 10 cents a pack, 5 cents a pack. Dirt cheap, but I thought, why not? Now these seeds, me and Grayson saved, these Sweet Carmen seeds. I don't know if these are going to come back or not, or produce anything or not, but I do know that my local greenhouse grows these. Because last year, I went down there and he asked me how my Sweet Carmen's was. And I'm like, I don't really think they're Sweet Carmen peppers. And he said he didn't think his that he started was either. So that was another. I don't know what they done last year, but boy, the seed company sure did get their pepper seeds mixed up. So hopefully that ain't the case this year. Which, like I said, I ain't bought too many, but still, when you're planting a certain amount of peppers to do a certain thing with, you want to have that many peppers. I grow way more hot peppers than I need to, especially now that Dave's uncle passed away. There's not many people in my family that like hot peppers, especially not the hot sauce I make, because it's really hot, but it's so good. But I'm still going to grow a ton of them. Sweet peppers. I probably grow just as many hot peppers as I do sweet peppers. That's 2 complete trays of seeds for peppers alone that we have started. And like I said, we're just going to water these in, put them on a heat mat, let them do their thing over the next several weeks. And when they get big enough, I'll bring you along when we up pot them. Hopefully my outdoor greenhouse will be done by then, because I always run out of room in the house because I get grow lights and I have shelves that I put them on. I ain't gonna lie, it gets pretty crowded in the house. My husband's like, it looks like a greenhouse in here, which he's used to it by now, but he's buying me a outdoor greenhouse. We're actually getting it from a Harbor Freight. So I don't know, you know, if it'll last long or not, but he's going to reinforce it for me, he said. But you're like me. My goodness, you can't afford to go out and buy a $2,000-$3,000 greenhouse. You got to start small and work your way up. One of these days I'll get a big fancy greenhouse, but until then, we'll just work with what we have. But that's all there is to planting the peppers. I'll take you and show you our onions that we planted last week and let you see how those, or a couple weeks ago, and let you see how those are doing. Here's our onions. As you can see, they're all coming up pretty good. We just need to get them under a grow light. Like I said, I've done trimmed them back once. We'll trim them back a couple more times, give them some fertilizer, and they'll be getting even bigger and greener. We'll trim them back some more and let you see. Also started 2 trays. Let me turn you around. I also started 2 trays of herbs. There's one and there's one. They're medicinal herbs. So when those start coming up, I'll let you see what those look like. I thank you for joining me, and if you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you like and subscribe to this channel and let others know about it, and I promise you I will get better at these videos. Until next time, thank you for stopping by.